And if you ever see blue shit come out of a melee, it ain't good. Okay, something bad's about to happen. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Cobrak, and welcome to the 2300 rating push as Destro in solo shuffles. And as always, we're starting with a terrible round because that's how we do it, okay? We gotta humble ourselves every now and then. Can you see the mistake already? You should be able to see the mistake already, man. I won't be impressed if you don't. Well, we didn't spec into Spell Reflect, man. We're against a Shadow Priest and Unholy DK. And we didn't spec into Spell Reflect. Can you believe that shit? What the hell is wrong with me, dude? We've already lost the first round of this game, so it's not going well. I'm sweating a little bit. Especially when you lose like a couple of rounds like this, you start to think things like, oh, fuck, am I the problem? Am I the weak link? Oh, Jesus, man, I'm like the worst player in the lobby. All these negative thoughts start to come in, you know. We're going to bounce back a little bit in this game. But hey, you can see everything's going wrong so far. They're kind of popping everything on my fucking dumb ass, and yeah, I'm not using shit. We even have like unused trinkets being popped by 50 Cal, the Shadow Priest. What's up, dude, if you're watching, by the way. We actually encounter each other in the next game that's coming up as well. It's pretty funny. But there you go. I'm way too late here at popping my Dark Pact. I let myself drop way too low, right, by fucking sitting in that stun stupidly. I do get off the Soulburn Hellstone and then the Dark Pact, but look at how small it is, dude. Look at that up there, man. What's that? It's small, dude. Not great, not good. We portal away here, and at this point, this is why you really need the Nether Ward. Failing to have Spell Reflect against an Unholy DK is actually a disaster a lot of the time. Why? Because it lets you immune Death Grip. It lets you immune Mind Freeze. It lets you immune a bunch of stuff. Most importantly, though, the Death Grip, right? You can portal away, pop the Nether Ward. 9 times out of 10, a DK is going to grip into your Nether Ward. And you're going to reflect it, which doesn't drag him towards you. Don't worry. That would be fucking terrifying, but yeah. It does actually immune it. We don't benefit from that here. We take a shitload of damage. I'm hoping the Life Cocoon's going to come out, because I don't want to also blow my shield wall here, my big fucking 3-minute cooldown. I pop the shield wall, die, and then... oh, we see the cocoon come out on the healer, dude. So at this point, I'm just like, oh my god, dude. Like, I just fucking hate everything. I'm just a fraud. I'm a fraud, okay? I'm the worst fucking... I'm washed up, Brack. I'm fucking terrible. What the hell is wrong with me, you know? So I take a moment to, like, kind of mentally reset a little bit. We're able to kind of, like, chalk out a win in this next round. I don't really have a lot to do with it, so I'm actually going to go ahead and skip over on to round 4. Because in this next round, all I do is I just use my defensives correctly. I use my defensives efficiently. I kite much more efficiently. And I spec into the Spell Reflect, which is still fucking... a big deal, you know, against an SP. And I live my DK carries, and that's good, you know, we're on the scoreboard. And then in round 4, I'm beginning to believe we activate, right? Finally, we come online and start playing some WoW, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and skip to round 4. Okay, so in this one, we are against the Shadow Priest Unholy. Once again, this time with the Mistweaver Monk. We drop down our Rain of Fire there in the opener. Why? To get the Impending Ruin stacks, which we talked about before in the last live commentary video. But I'm going to bring it up every now and again because it is a commonly asked question. So we do that shit. Feels really good. Big case of exhaustion out on the DK. Amplifying that shit. Always good news. DKs kind of lack mobility in the first place anyway, so we drop that shit. Yeah, we take huge damage this time. He's popping all of his shit. So yeah, I Dark Pact much earlier. Feels good, you know? How about that? You know, correct defensive cooldown usage. We also get the Hand of Sack as well, which is just as well, because the Dark Pact isn't ever going to be quite enough. So we portal away. I'm just kind of waiting for his bomb limb to grip me back in here, or for him to grip me back in here. Either which way, that shit doesn't go down, so we just had to pop some of our own damage. Cleaving out here, I'm staying back, obviously, I don't want to dive in too far. This time when I portal away, he doesn't actually grip. It was a bit risky here. I probably should have just went ahead and popped the Spell Reflect as soon as I gatewayed like that. My finger's ready with my Healthstone just in case he did grip me immediately, but it turns out that we're kind of good. So I use the Reflect here just to deter the Mind Games landing instead. So that feels nice. The Light Cocoon comes out just from our Demon Hunter damage. And so at this point, okay, we're finally home free. The trinkets have ran out, the CDs have ran out. We can start to actually play a little bit aggressive now, even though we're the guys being trained. So I'm going to be looking for a fear on the healer here. Purely because that Cocoon is going to start to come down very quickly. So I'm thinking, man, how the fuck am I going to assist with my CC, dude? We have like one Fear DR on the whole team. Not exactly true, but one reliable Fear DR on the whole team. So I coil both deeps. And in that coil, I decide to actually go for the fear on the here, which he breaks immediately. He gets out of that straight away. I'm thinking to myself, man, can I land a follow-up? I can't quite land the follow-up, but it doesn't so much matter. The Paladin runs in, he follows up with the Hudge instead. And we already have a couple of rifts actually ticking on the Shadow Priest right now, so we're just looking for the dispersion here. Now, one thing I mentioned is, as well, in previous videos, is that your Infernal Stun, you can see my Infernal, my bar down here, your Infernal Stun does not DR with any other stun in the game. So if you see your teammate stun like that and you want to follow it up, extremely good to drop as a follow-up. It's also really, really nice to drop just to kind of extend the CC chain out of a stun as well, right? So that's what I'm thinking here. I'm like, holy shit, let's fucking drop these nuts. I throw out a DR Shadow Fury as well, and we do actually force 50 cals dispersion. Now, the dispersion's been forced. This is the heads up play, man. I'm pretty pleased with myself for spotting this so fucking quickly, but it's like, dude, the healer's right there. He's already been Cocoon. 50 cal on the Shadow Priest here is going to be fine for a little while, right? So what do? We immediately, instantly, without any fucking delay at all, swap straight on to the Mistweaver Monk, and it's heads up as fuck. My happy little Demon Hunter spots it as well. So what we do here is, again, something that I think a lot of Warlock players might not know. If you're newer to Destro Luck, you might not know. But you go ahead and drop another Rift on the target you're attacking, right? So I drop a Dimensional Rift here, this green Rift, on the Mistweaver Monk. And what that actually does is switch the targets of all of your Rifts, right? So you can actually see we have a Shadow Bolt Rift active up here as well. This little dude is now attacking the Mistweaver Monk as well. I did drop it originally on the Priest, but because I used another Rift on the Mistweaver Monk, both of these Rifts now are going to be pew-pewing the fuck out of this guy, and he is pressured like crazy. He's panicking about his Shadow Priest, he's panicking about himself, his fucking Cocoon is still on cooldown. He's fucking shitting a brick, dude, and luckily my Demon Hunter sees this and is like, final go, Jesus, charge! He goes fucking running in for the kill. I reset my portals here around the tomb, very, very important as well. We do get the kick on the Mistweaver Monk there as well, just while he's out of the pillar, and we end up forcing the life swap as well, dude. Just from that like super hyper efficient swap, which I was pretty pleased with, dude. Pretty nice. Anyways, we just start clipping the fuck out of the Shadow Priest again here at this point. I can see that my coils are coming up again here. So what I'm going to do is just try to live against the DK just a little bit. I just need to wait like 5-6 seconds until my coils are ready again. So I'm going to juke a fear. I go ahead, I pop the Spell Reflect here to actually get the fear off. And as you can see, he does actually Mind Freeze into the Spell Reflect. And just as proof, it does work, okay? Again, most Warlock players know that, but there you go, man. We drop the fear on the dude. And now, it is time to just fucking drop the nuts. So I go ahead here, and yeah, I know that basically nobody has any cooldowns at this point. Nobody has anything. Everybody's in trouble. Even the fucking DK is low, just randomly. So I just pop my Unending Resolve and decide to just tunnel the fuck out of some damage here. And it just converts to a kill. And you know what? Even if the Shadow Priest didn't go down there, then the DK would have. Anyway, because we just have much better pressure at that point. So there you go, man. The comeback game. So we eventually go on to win one and lose one more. In this game, we end up going 3-3. So yeah, ain't that eventful beyond this point, but I just thought that would be some cool clips to show, you know. Terrible play to, well, pretty good, man. Play that I was like pretty happy with, you know. So let's get on to the promotion game, shall we? All right, and moving on to the next game. Skipping ahead to round 2, because even though we won the first round, I feel like I just didn't really do a lot. That was that, you know, talk aboutable. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip in here into the second round, which we lose horribly, partially because of what I just did right here. Fucking gatewaying like this before the warriors use like the big blue is like one of the riskiest, diciest things you can possibly do. And to make it even worse, I gateway and then I'm out of range of my demonic circle, dude. So like when he reconnects with me here, like I know the pain's coming. And I start waddling back to my circle and I'm too late, dude. So, oh my god, like I waste my portal, I get dragged straight back in. It's the worst possible opener ever, right? And a quick aside here from future Cobb. While editing this video, I actually realized that I didn't mention the fact that if you try to run out of the blue warrior circle and it pulls you back in, there's a very, very brief window where you can obviously use your demonic circle to escape the grasp of the warrior blue thing. Yeah. I attribute it to rust. I was away from the game for a long time, okay? A lot of these tips, I'm still picking up myself. God damn it. Anyways, back to my nonsense commentary. What I should have done in hindsight is just like coiled both the DPS when he got on me like that, got some distance away from my demonic circle and used that first, and then when he reconnects, hopefully he would drop the big blue and I could just fucking get away from that point, right? It's kind of like a little micro chess game, getting openers like this against the warrior, and we lost bigly in this one. So yeah, we get absolutely annihilated in this opener. I'm just trying to fucking drop some damage at this point to kind of recover it a little bit, and hoping to God that I'm not going to have to use my shield wall. I can't really remember if I do, to be honest. Anyway, the mind games comes out. I'm panicking a little hard here, and I fail to either reflect or kick the mind games. Garbage. Trash. What am I doing, man? Like, I have to be fucking reflecting that shit, man. It's such a high priority reflect target. I have to drop my fucking infernal to go defensive here. It's just an absolute fucking shit show from start to finish. As you can see, my healer had to life swap me as well just to kind of keep me up, and even though our Mistweaver, our Windwalker Monk is doing kind of good damage, it's more just like making up for the fact that I suck, right? So I'm taking stupendous amounts of damage. I do kick a regrowth on the healer here, so we get like a good amount of pressure going-ish. And the Shadow Priest, I think, I do get a free cast a bunch of case bolts here. I do think we could have actually forced the dispersion, but the Shadow Priest does actually, it's the same Shadow Priest from last game, as you can see. He does disperse, I think, a little bit prematurely here. We didn't even have to tunnel any more damage into that, but either which way, man, we throw it back into the warrior, we kite it away a little bit. And now I'm in big fucking trouble. I have like no defensives for a while. Cyclones are coming out onto my healer here. There's a full clone. My fucking Dark Pact shield is just coming back up. I actually have double coils, which I would have been able to get off here. I just got the Havoc up on the priest again. So I would have been able to coil the warrior and the priest in just a sec if I kick this Cyclone. See the Cyclone right here? That shit needs to be kicked, but I'm trash, okay? And I'm panicking, and I'm fucking low health, and I'm dying, and I don't fucking kick it. And so I don't even get the coils off in time, and I die, okay? Horrible round, okay? So I just want to fucking show these rounds again, mostly because, look, man, if you're like kind of stuck at your rating, if you're stuck at like 1400, if you're stuck at 1800, Christ, if you stuck at 2k, whatever. If you stuck at my kind of rating, dude, it doesn't matter if you lose like the first 2 or 3 rounds. If I'm in your game, you have every chance of fucking beating me, okay? Because this is the kind of dumb shit I do every now and again, okay? I lose focus, I get a win, I start to get overconfident, right? I start not paying enough attention, maybe I've been playing for too long, I'm old now, I can't do that anymore, you know? And I just die like a fucking idiot and start playing like a moron, you know? And that's just what it is. So yeah, trying to mentally reset at the end of every round, honestly, is like one of the most challenging things for me, but there you go. So yeah, we're against the Shadow Priest and the Monk at this point. So this time I get leg swept. I know the big dam is coming. Why do I know the big monk damage is coming? Because I see this blue shit on the floor here. And if you ever see blue shit come out of a melee, it ain't good. Okay, something bad's about to happen. So I trinket that, I port away, I gateway away immediately after that. I'm ready to coil both deeps here. I actually get the kick on the priest again. Do I actually reflect the mind games here? No, I tried to reflect the mind games, dude, but I was just too late. You can see the nether ward gets popped here. I just skip back a little bit because a lot was going on there, right? I'm like kiting the monk here pretty effectively, and I'm pretty pleased with that. And again, I already have the Havoc up on the monk, so I'm looking for the double coils, I'm looking for the opening. And I actually, again, kick this flash shield right here, so I'm thinking, oh man, it's time, right? We get feared. I try to reflect this mind games. I really do try. But I'm just like a millisecond too late with that. So that kind of sucks. And in the end, I just end up holding my double coils. I might even end up wasting it as just a fucking single coil in just a second. But we tunnel out the damage. We get the dispersion anyway, just because we did blow a shitload of rifts on that. It was a little bit overkill, but you know what? It was a much fucking better opener than the last game, wasn't it? So yeah, it ain't so bad. I need to be killing that Psyfiend, but my warrior does get on that before me. That's something else I need to improve on, to be honest. Killing those fucking Psyfiends. But yeah, we got the double coils here. We're just spreading damage. We're just kiting around. I know I'm going to be taking some pain at this point, just because all of my kiting abilities are on cooldown. And my Dark Pact is obviously still on cooldown as well. So I'm ready for the pain. The monk is just reconnected. He's just popped his Wen. I'm ready to take a bit of damage here. I'm not sure if I think I actually shield wall here. Do I? Yeah, I do shield wall here. I don't know if it was actually completely necessary. It looks like the same time I shield wall, my healer just topped me. So that kind of sucks. But either which way, again, golden rule, as soon as you've used your shield wall, you want to be landing key abilities that are going to, impact the flow of the game. So I'm going to tunnel some fears onto the monk at this point. We do also have Havoc up again kind of soon, but at this point I'm just focusing on living, on existing. Again, I don't know if that shield wall was really all that. I probably should have just held it. In hindsight, I used the reflect here. He kind of baits it out. I was hoping to reflect that buying games, but yeah, 50 cal baited the shit out of me. Anyways, we have the Havocs up again. We're going to tunnel some damage. We know that pain suppression and dissipation are down at this point. So yeah, this Shadow Priest is raw and ready to go. So we're just going to dump a bunch of damage. We force the life swap. Very, very lovely. The double coils come out. At this point, yes, we get the Duke on the Chaos Bolt here, and that obviously triggers our free casting ability. So we can just tunnel a shitload of fucking dam here, dude. And even though the dampening isn't that high, it just doesn't matter. It's just a stupendous amount of damage at just the right time, you know. Just while there's no disperse, just while there's no paints up. And yeah, feels grand. Much better round. There you go, man. Night and day, you know. So this next round, I can't quite remember how it goes. So we're just going to roll it out, man. And I'm just going to call out my bullshit. Alrighty, so round 4. We're actually with the Windwalker Monk at this point. Very, very lovely. And we're against the Arms Warrior Shadow Priest. I'm expecting to be trained all day here in this game. It's just the way it's going to go whenever there's a fucking warrior or a melee like this. It's just going to happen. You're just going to be the guy that gets sat on, right? So that's cool. I actually gateway again here before getting blued on. Same fucking mistake that I made in round 2. We've already talked about that shit. It makes it extremely, extremely tough for you to deal with being blued like this when the warrior drops his blue fucking circle. Like, the only way to get out of it, that's like super reliable at least, is the gateway. Obviously there's other ways to get out of it, you know, you can kind of cheat the system or the tick rate of the ability. That isn't going to be reliable in most situations. So anyways, we're going to take a huge amount of damage here. I'm going to pop a bunch of defensives and we're just going to be tunneling into this priest. We've already forced the pain suppression, which is really fucking good. And I think I also take down the Siphon here pretty quickly. I spotted a little bit late. Son of a bitch, it goes down. And yeah, now it's just going to be a matter of trying to live, right? We forced the pain suppression already. It's time to kite away a little bit now. You're going to actually notice as well that my pet is dropping super low here. This is why a lot of Warlocks, or at least a lot of Warlocks that I've spoken to, make a very strong case for using Grimoire of Sack, so you just don't have to worry about your pet. I'm always going to prefer playing with the pet. I just am. I don't know what it is. I prefer the pet management. I prefer the micro element. I prefer being able to kick healers while they're out of my line of sight and stuff like that, you know? So I'm going to up towards it, and I think I'm going to stick with it for a while longer. That might change in the future. But either which way, if you are playing with a pet and you have a melee sitting on your ass, avoid the temptation to make your pet, avoid the temptation to actually assign your pet to attack the melee target that you're hitting, right? Try to leave your pet just kind of sitting on either the enemy caster or the enemy healer, right? The enemy caster DPS or the enemy healer, which is what I do here. I see my pet's dying, and you're going to see my pet get redirected over there now. He's running off towards the healer, and yeah, he's going to be alive much, much longer, much, much better that way. He wouldn't have dropped so fucking low if I'd done that a little bit sooner as well, but look like I do actually remember to do it. So, yeah, really good kick incoming here by the warrior to stop that follow-up case pull, but we do get the kick on the Disc Priest as well, and that is going to force the Disperse out of the Priesty. So, we're at a point again where the Disc Priest has no pain suppression left, and the Shadow Priest also has no dispersion. So we're good. We just need to live. I say just need to live. We have no defensive cooldowns left, right? We didn't kite the warrior effectively enough at the start. They forced a lot of fucking shit from us, okay? I Dark Packed in like 23 seconds. But that's really it, you know? Not looking that grand. So I'm going to portal away here. Very, very nice. Very, very lovely. And we're just going to try to fucking tunnel some dam. My double coils are coming back up. And so, yeah. We're just trying to get an opening now to just fucking cast damage on this priest. So the double coils we spit out here. I don't get the kick on the healer here because my pet actually went down, so I'm going to quickly resummon. And yeah, We just tunnel fucking damn. There's a case to be made here for actually swapping onto the Disc Priest because he is about to life swap. Just because my Windwalker Monk is fucking activating. So we toss out a shitload of damage. The life swap comes out as the healer gets cloned. And I'm thinking to myself here, like, man, do we actually make some kind of crazy Korean swap for that guy? We don't have any coils. We don't even have Shadow Fury, I don't think. Or if we do, like, the chances that we're going to get it off at just the right time are really bad. So we just fucking continue to dump everything on the Shadow Priest. We just don't swap target at all. We keep on clapping. We kick the penance right there. And luckily, we are able to just about chew out this win, even though my fucking cooldown usage wasn't optimal at all. But there you go, man. It was just about good enough. All right, and skipping to the last round of this shuffle, we are 3 wins deep with 1 round left to play. This is a must-win for the big 2300, which doesn't mean anything, by the way. You don't get anything at 2300 other than to say that you're 2300, and that feels good. It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy, but yeah. Anyway, this is the promotion round, pretty much. So we got to win this shit. We are against Shadow Priest and Monk, and we are with a Warrior in this one. So it's time to start clapping the hell out of the Shadow Priest. They're kind of popping here, so get my coils off nice and early, which I really like, by the way. This is something that I need to try and do much sooner, instead of using my coils like so reactively in the openers to be like, oh, I need to peel their damage. No, man, I should be fucking coiling like this, dude, and like using it to get off dam, which sucks because I actually get leg swept here. I didn't have fucking charge the backdraft because I'm terrible, so I didn't even get the case pulled off. But even still, right, I coiled them on their fucking cooldowns. I coiled them on their go. I actually get bubbled here and portal out of it, which sucks, but at the same time, it achieves the same thing anyway. They were going to swap off me immediately and go straight under my healer, so that's a thing. And as soon as they do that, by the way, I don't have any damage at this point. I don't have any Havocs applied at this point. I don't have any impending Ruin stacks, so I just start fucking spam fearing the crap out of this Monk, and I Kiss of Exhaustion him after that shit as well. And now we start tunneling a bit of damage. Obviously, the Druid is going to respond to this with Tree Form, so they're going to be fine for a little while. But this is what we want, dude. Them not hitting me. Anyways, the Monk turns all fucking angry on my ass, and I don't have my pole for a few seconds, so I'm thinking, man, I'm going to have to use something here, right? I don't really want to use my Hellstone, so I go ahead and use my Dark Pact instead, just to kind of tank my way through this. And I'm just going to soak up this damage and then use the end of this cast to toss out a Case Bolt. And I really need to be fearing the Druid here, to be honest. Like, I had an opportunity there, I think, to like sneak a fear into the Druid, but whatever, man, that's fine. Decent spread damage. Again, I don't play optimally in this game. Just because it's the promotion one, it doesn't make it like a super epic game in that sense. It is very, very close. But I don't play optimally at all, you know? I don't think I play really optimally in any of these games, but that just is what it is. Anyways, we have stupid damage on the Priest. I decided to toss out a fear on the Monk here because he's all I can get. And I catch the Druid on his regrowth there. Right at the very end of the fucking regrowth, we get the kick. So I'm pretty sure here that we are going to be able to get the Dispersion. Honestly, I can't remember if we do. Looks like we actually don't, which is pretty fucking remarkable, man. He got away pretty lightly there. I should have just committed more rifts to that, I think. Either which way, we are switching pillar. Very, very important that any time that you switch pillar or positioning on the map, that you are resetting your portals, which we are doing just here. I don't even know why I tossed out an Infernal. This was a stupid Infernal, man. I guess it's because I felt like we should have been getting more from the Priest at this point. So I'm like, yeah, CC, I guess. And I just waste my Infernal because I'm just bad, you know? Anyways, Monk turns all angry. I should have already used my Hellstone and Dark Pact here, by the way. Again, general rule with Monks. I don't really know how they work, so general rules like this help me out quite a lot. If you see blue shit on the floor, dude, see that blue shit up there? Or is it up there? I don't know, man. It's like above my cam. That blue shit means they're about to bring the pain, okay? You gotta respond with some CDs. I don't do that. I think, oh yeah, I can just kite the guy. And I'm like, oh fuck, okay, he's punching me, dude. So then I Dark Pact. And then I like coil defensively because I'm scared, I guess. I don't know, like, that was a horrible little sequence of play, you know? If I just used my defensive sooner there, I would have been completely fine. I could have been hugging this pillar. I wouldn't have had to pull back so much. I would have been fine. I would have just tanked through the fucking damage, you know? And it just wouldn't have been a big deal. And my Priest could sit this clone and it just wouldn't matter. But whatever, dude. We take stupendous amounts of damage. We're still dying, so I actually soul ban out another gateway here, right? We're clapping the hell out of this Priest. It looks like my Warrior actually forced the Disperse from him, like, completely solo. So I'm just trying to live at this point. Monk kicks me out of the bubble, so I run back around to get into that to make sure that I'm keeping up the shield wall. We have Havoc ready to go again at this time. I think I actually... Okay, no, I didn't. Never mind. I'm just seeing things. Ignore this little moment. But anyway, man, yeah. We just continue to cleave out damage. The dampening is actually getting pretty crazily high in this game, so I'm thinking to myself, man, we can just do stupid amounts of damage here and just win the game just from that. A decent general rule to follow is you don't even really need CC, dude, to get a kill once the dampening's over like 40 like this. We just hit the 42 mark here, so just raw damage will fucking do it. So I'm not even so concerned about that anymore. I get up my my Havoc. I have 9 stacks of Impending Ruin, so I'm just waiting for my opportunity to free cast, and here it is. So we just dump stupid amounts of damage. He actually doesn't go down though, dude. He doesn't go down. God damn it, man, my OBS stopped recording. Fuck it, man, we're gonna pick up from here again. This is where the ass nippery begins, man. I don't even know how to commentate this. I don't even know how to say this. The Monk is prime. He can die too, right? I'm not the only one in trouble here. I have no defensive fucking cooldowns left at all. No kiting abilities left at all. But you know what? Either does the Monk, okay? So what we're gonna do is just play this out. And you can just make of this what you will, man. Like, I'm spamming the coil heal while in the stun. I get the coil off just to heal more than anything. I use a random reflect just in case the priest gives me. And, oh, holy shit, dude. That was way too fucking close. That was way too tight, man. Oh, I just beat the shit out of the mic. Sorry about that. Dude, that was way too fucking tight. I honestly don't think that I even deserved 4 wins out of this match. But you know what, man? There it is, 2300. Feels fucking good, okay? Feels pretty good. Hopefully, this video and me calling out my own bullshit is going to help you to improve a little bit in your own games, man. Whatever rating you're currently at in your Warlock adventures. So please do remember to leave a like on this video, man, if you did enjoy it, if you did get something out of it, or if you just, you know, were laughing at my terrible mistakes. Because, yeah, that encourages YouTube to spread the video around and promote it to more people and get more eyes on it, man. So that would feel really, really good if you could do that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Do please enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall catch all of you guys just a tad bit later.